Hello everyone, this is DT, as again, I'm guessing you guys saw that little song last video. Anyway, this is not what I am here about. I am actually making a video of what my character, or the story of him, basically the lore of DT the PROTOGEN. Alright, we'll start off with like how he became to be, like where he came from, what started him, and then after that we're gonna start with where came, like his lore and everything. So firstly, this character was not originally supposed to look like this. I have a drawing here that I'm gonna pull up. This is what he used to look like. He used to be this red and green PROTOGEN. Shockingly enough, I didn't have a name yet, so I would have just gone by Strawberry because he looks like a strawberry. You guys can't see cursor because I don't have cursor set, but I'm circling around the green parts. The green parts are interesting. These are original drawing I used to have for my channel. This was my old profile picture back a while ago. This was a very old character I had. I think I have another one. Let me see if I have another one. If I do, I'll put it up. Yeah, here we go. This is the same one. Oh, wait. Oh, I did the wrong photo. Idiot. Whoopsies. Hold on. It's this one. Here we go. Alright, this one is where I started getting, like, how I look now. I used to have darker red. I used to be, like, a darker red. And, shockingly enough, I used to wear a scarf, not a bandana. I changed from, I don't know if you would technically say I'm wearing a scarf still, but I'm wearing the bandanas and scarves, but I prefer a bandana, than a scarf. This one is where I started thinking about colors and thinking and stuff. This is a old profile picture back with my old avatars that I used to have. Let's see. There's another one. One more, I think. Do I have any more? No? No, I don't. Alright, I thought I had more. Alright, now
you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, now out of the part where he was, like, where he used to look like, the story of what, what made me become this today. A long time ago, I don't remember, I think it was 6 years ago? Yeah, 6 years ago. I saw this channel called Rail the PROTOGEN. You all may know him. He's the funny poster guy. He actually owns Juno and everything. I watched him when I was 10. I loved him. I love how fucking goofy he was, how silly he is. Just everything about him. I just loved it. Funny enough, I actually wanted to meet him when I was really young, and I still do today. Like, he's like my #1 favorite YouTuber in a furry kind of way. For like PROTOGENs and all. He's the only furry YouTuber I watch. Besides, there's other ones. It's been a while since I've seen them though, but I still watch them time to time. Let's see. But before I found out what PROTOGENs were, I went to a world on a game I played. I'm not gonna mention what game. Roblox. I went on Roblox and I saw somebody wearing this weird fit that had a weird screen on its face, aka a PROTOGEN. I was like, huh? I wonder what that is. And then I asked them what they were dressed as, and they said a PROTOGEN. I was like, huh, PROTOGEN. So I went on Google. Don't worry, I had blur on, so I didn't see any of the bad ones. But I did see some good, cool protogens, and then I just became obsessed with them. And after I saw that, I became a fan of Rael. One of his videos popped up on my recommendations. What video was it? The drunk furry ones with the fur reality. I think it was like in the ocean. Everything was blue. I don't remember. Let's see. I don't know if I have any more. Now it's time for the story of the PROTOGEN. Now, let me just say that DT the Protogen has two siblings in this world. He has a brother named Citrus. Basically, that one's a twin of him. And then we got the young one, Emily the Protogen. She's basically she's like a cotton type of Protogen, but she's technically still slimish. She's not really technically slime, but her body's made of cotton candy. I'll make a photo of her at some point. I'll do it next video. Let's see. Alright. Now, we got the siblings thing situated. It's time for the story of DT the Protogen. DT is a old retired soldier. DT the Protogen is a retired soldier. He was supposed to be like the ultimate soldier. It's like the Shadow type of deal. He's like the ultimate soldier. He was supposed to be like that. There's one problem. Right after they finished completing it and they were about to press the on button, somebody came in with a new design of a Protogen, the Momogen. Yeah, my timeline's right around before the Momogen started. So that's the time. So he doesn't have a problem with them. He doesn't really have a problem with them. He didn't really want to be a soldier, but his programming made him. But he wasn't alive, but that would happen if he was awake and everything. Anyway, back to what I said. DT woke up after a few years later, I think 16 years, because that's how old the Protogen is. Because he was young. He was a young Protogen. He was made 10 and 16 years ago, because that's how long he's been offline for. Him and his brother and his sister. Well, not his sister. His sister was made first, but they are already out and about.
You're a fucking idiot.
No, not out and about. They came on later on. They're the youngest one. They're the youngest one. I'll get onto them later in the next video. The next video I'll give stories on the other two. Anyway, now let me explain something. All of you know that my character is a slimish type of Protogen, correct? There's one problem to that. He was not supposed to be slime during this beta. Now, what happened was, I'm probably loud. Hang on, let me turn my mic down. Okay, that's better. I was actually supposed to be a normal Protogen. A shark, slime, lava, ice Protogen. Now, I hope I didn't say slime. Anyway, he's it's like this, oh my god, ADHD, work. He was supposed to be a normal a normal Protogen, like the rest of the Protogens. Now, he has abilities. I will get to those abilities in a minute. What happened is a rock, or a piece of the rubble of the building collapsed onto the mutate button. He was supposed to be like a normal Protogen, but he didn't have any powers at the time. The rock hit the mutate button, making him grow an extra set of ears, arms, giving him slime, lava, and ice. And so yeah, he was not supposed to have those. And nano control, that's where the weapon comes in, but that was already implemented. It just gave it a buff. Let's see. He was after that, a few minutes, or like, I guess like at night or something. We'll go with night. I think it was night for this. He one of the pieces of the rubbles hit like the release button, and it opened his tank. Now keep in mind, most protogens are made in space. This in particular was made in a facility, like far away from town. It's an underground city, underground facility. He wakes up and he looks around, wondering what he is, who he is, how he noticed that he was different is because he found his data files, basically like the blueprints of his entire being. He found out he was not supposed to be this slimy type of person, and then he found out that one of the rubble pieces fell onto the console, hitting the mutate button. So now he's stuck like this for like a long time. As he was leaving the building, the place started collapsing because of how old it was. A piece of like a rock or rubble fell on his eye and scratched it. That, as you can see for the VTuber model here, I have a little scratch on my face. That's because of it. It's also dimmed because it was hit enough to make the light not become emission anymore. It still emits, but it's like not as bright as the other two eyes. IML. Then he wandered around town a bit, and then he stumbled upon the city and then that's when most of my friends met this guy. Now, mind, protogens are supposed to be small, like you guys know normal protogens as. This protogen, the DT, the protogen, he is around as tall as a mamagen because of his shark DNA that they implemented. His body. I'll talk about more his bodies and species. Well, I'll continue the lore and then explain that. He's in school. This character's in school, obviously. He's learning stuff. He's figuring. It's for protogens, obviously, like unique protogens. This protogen in particular is a little bit more unique because he's taller than everyone in the school, even the teacher. There is a mamagen class, but that's on the upper level. So they sometimes send me up there for certain stuff because I am able to be up there because it's certain reason. Because I was technically made around the same time the mamagen was. So technically I'm the same age as a mamagen. Well, not really. I don't know the actual age of the mamagen, but this is my story timeline. This is my timeline, alright? You guys can judge it later. Anyway. He and so on. He has to find his brother. He doesn't know where his sister's at. That's where he's looking. And his sister hasn't became the bee. From like a few years later, he got a sister. This was in this story. This would be like 7 years ago. So the character would be like, hold on. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, I'll put it in the description when I figure it out. Anyway, he's an interesting little guy. He's an interesting guy. His personality is basically Luffy. He basically has the personality of like a Luffy, obviously. He's goofy. well, he doesn't have everything about him. He just only has his, like, how silly he is. He still gets scared, obviously. My character still gets scared. And so on. He's confident, too. He's very confident. Now, enough about the lore. It's time to talk about his abilities. He is a slimy shark fox with lava. So basically, the slime part is already known. His body can stretch up to a certain point. I don't remember how far he would stretch. It's hard to explain that one. He's just slime. He's a hell slime. He's like a hell because of the red crimson. He's a crimson red. He's a crimson red slime. That's why he's red. Because of hell part. The shark bit. The shark he gets from the shark is the swimming. Obviously, he breathes, swims. He's fast. Now the fox part. They're sneaky little. A big dude can be very sneaky, like the Finesse of Freddy's. Fast as and due to having 4 ears, he has better hearing. Due to the 4 ears, so he can hear way better. Like, he can hear certain stuff. Okay stuff. Let's see. He has lava and ice. Now, the lava part is the normal. He is basically he controls lava because of his crimson body. His crimson body allows him to control lava. Now, there's one thing. When he gets angry, he's able to control ice, but he won't be a crimson red anymore. His fur turns into coal because his body is technically an acidic type of lava. Yeah, his body's acid. Leave it alone. He becomes like this coal, like his body becomes like black. It's like coal. Or blue. It's either blue or coal. I'm still figuring that one out. He controls ice when he's pissed. Like really pissed. It's like at the peak. Have you ever seen like those anime scenes where when they finally had enough and they snap at that? Yeah, that's the type. Let's see. Oh yeah, one more. He has a combat mode. So basically, imagine him, but all of the colors are inverted. Yeah, so basically, this PROTOGEN is an inverted version of this PROTOGEN. So everything, he's like the anti one. He's like the combat system. So when he's able to get hurt and he's like low and about to die, this one comes into play and start. He's like a final boss. He's like hard to fight because he's very difficult to fight. Because when he comes out, he has the ability to teleport. Yes, he's the teleporting one. He's the ability to teleport. He uses my body and teleports. I don't know how, but he does it. They named him Enzo. I don't know what I should name short for Enzo, but his name's Enzo. Let's see, there's something else. What is it? Yeah, he acts like a cartoon character. He's basically a cartoon character type of way. He acts like it. He moves like it. Like when he's angry in his final form, like when he's really pissed, the ice part. He becomes like this cartoony type of dude. Like Gear 5 for Luffy type of way. But more aggressive-y and funny-ish. But instead of affecting the place with rubber, he affects it with a type of lava, ice, slime type of thing. Now, there are some other side characters. They're the children. We have bugs. They're like me. They are slime and green, but they're green. I don't know about the abilities. We're finding that one out. We've got Bubbles, the bunny protogen. That's my adopted child. He's basically a bunny. Funny enough, he is a forest god. He is a forest type of protogen. And then we got Goldie the fox, Proto. He's a protogen, but he's a fox. He is basically like a yellow protogen and so forward. I don't know much. I'm still working on their stories and designs. When I get those done, I will let you all know. Well, that was everything about DT the protogen and his family and everything. Oh, right. This guy in the corner. If you guys can see him in the corner, I can't move him at the moment, but that is a icon. This is going to be the icon, one of the icons for this channel. His name is Toasty the Toaster. He was originally going to be Bubbles. This guy was originally going to be named Bubbles, but more of my friends like Toasty. So now we got Toasty the Toaster in the corner for like now on. I don't think I have anything much else to say. Oh, right. I know about the video delay. I know I'm having, like, trouble. Like, I know I'm not recording a lot. It's because sometimes I just lose motivation to record. And I just don't feel like recording all the time. I'm not constantly doing it. When I record, it will be like when I feel type of way. It's like a feel like it type of way. Well, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, hit the subscribe, and everything. Alright, I hope you all have a slime-tastic day. DT out.
It feels so right, run, baby, run for your life, I'm a